This is video one of a two-part video series about connecting the EcoFlow Delta Pro directly to my kitchen circuit in my house. So what we have here is my main box inside my house, and what I have here is a 10 gauge 30 amp wire that goes underground out to my shop. It's normally connected to this 30 amp breaker here and sends 120 through this line out to my shop, and then this wire here is also connected, which supplies between the two of these 220 volts or 240 volts. But I don't really use 240 volts out there. I just use these two separate lines as two 120 volt circuits, one for my outlets and one for my lights out in the shop. But for a year now I've been running the entire shop off of the Delta Pro and my solar panels, so I haven't used these lines out there at all, or very infrequently, just when I want to charge it on the rare occasion that it's really cloudy and such. So what I'm doing now is disconnecting this wire that goes out to the shop, so it's a dead wire, and leaving this one connected, so it's live. The breaker's off right now, but it is live 120 volts going out to the shop. So what I want to do as an experiment is to connect this dead wire that goes to the shop over to my kitchen circuit, which is the third down here. This breaker is currently on, so my kitchen circuit is live right now. But what I want to do is turn this off, remove this kitchen wire, and literally wire nut it in to the wire coming out from my shop. Then I'll connect this line out in the shop up to the Delta Pro and run my kitchen circuit off of the Delta Pro and my 6 250 watt solar panels. And I'll run this for, well, as long as I feel like I understand how well it's going to work. So it could be a few days or it could be a couple weeks, but probably not more than a week, just as an experiment. So part two of this video series will be the longevity video showing day by day how the system is running the kitchen circuit, because we do leave outside lights on. That's part of the kitchen circuit. The bathroom is also part of the kitchen circuit, the laundry room, and then really only half of the kitchen is run from that circuit. I have it split between the dishwasher side, which is not on the kitchen circuit, and the refrigerator microwave side, which is on the kitchen circuit. So I'm going to set the camera down and make these connections, and I'll be right back. So now I have the two lines connected. You see the kitchen circuit breaker is off and wire removed, and that kitchen circuit wire is here up to the wire that goes out to the shop. So just tuck that away in there. Everything tucked and out of the way. Now I'll go out to the shop and connect that wire to the Delta Pro. Okay, now we're out at the Delta Pro and I've made the connections out here. First of all, the inverter is off, so that light would indicate that the inverter is on. So I have that wire, that line going into the house connected to the Delta Pro, but the inverter is off, so no power going out there. I have my shop lines that normally go into this box and then out to the shop. I have them unplugged from the Delta Pro, so right now my shop has no power. The power coming from the house on this white wire is off right now because the breaker is off, but I have the Delta Pro plugged into that. So power coming in from the house, power going out to the house, and the Delta Pro is plugged into that. So if I want to or need to, I can turn that breaker on in the house, and that will make this wire live, which will then charge, not only charge the Delta Pro, but it'll run my kitchen circuit off of the grid again. And then when I turn that breaker off, the kitchen circuit would then be running off of the Delta Pro's battery. So let's go back in and actually power up the system from my remote, my app on my phone. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. You can see that the Delta Pro's inverter is still off because that button right there is not lit up. And that means right now everything in the kitchen has no power. So I'm going to turn the inverter on, and that light should come on as it powers it. Boom, there we go. Now we're running off the Delta Pro, 150 watts. So before I turn the power off to the kitchen, I made sure that the refrigerator compressor was off. It went through its cycle and was in the off running position. When I just now put power to the refrigerator, the compressor came back on. So the compressor is running, these two lights are running, and as far as I know, that's everything that's running right now. I have everything turned off. So the output is at 153. The solar is easily making up for that. So let's take a look at some things like the microwave. I'll have to get some water. Okay, hold on. All right, here's some water to microwave. Let's go a minute. Let's see what power we're at. 144. Turn this on 1 minute. 2000. The solar looks like it's maxed out at 330 or so. My solar panels right now are in the shade, and so now's not the best time to see how much solar we can get out of those, but it is sunny out. Okay, that's sufficient. And then the bathroom is on the same circuit, which has an outlet, the lights. So let's see what our wattage is now. 243. So if I just have the refrigerator, kitchen lights, and bathroom lights on, the solar is easily able to make up for that. But typically we'll turn the bathroom lights off during the day, and we usually leave the kitchen lights on all day because we use the kitchen a lot. So we'll see how the Delta Pro keeps up with this and see how the solar panels keep up. And we'll make a long-term video showing the pros and cons and what I might have had to do or have to do to keep the thing running smoothly. Stay tuned.